Shalom, guys. I am doing a review on the, not a review, I guess a comparison on the Bauer motor gauge. Now, I already have the Vevor, which is this one here. I bought this one for my table saw, but I was like, you know what, let me compare it to the other budget-friendly miter gauge that most other people who are out there shopping who have a workshop in their garage or something like that. So just doing a comparison so you guys can see how they compare up. Hopefully you find this video helpful. If you do, hit the like, subscribe button. Definitely appreciate the follows. So like most of you, I'm doing this in real time. Like most of you who have garage workshops, you make space and try to find the best deals on things that you need and try to update stuff that you can, right? So with that being said, these are the two probably, I'm sure it's more on Temu, but these are the two most popular ones that came up, right? So, um, all right. So, gauge yourself. All right. So, anything else? No, that's it. All right. So we're gonna put this together in real time, and I'm gonna kind of try to explain what I think about it, my first impressions. All right. So first things first, I can tell you right now, this is definitely solid. This is like solid steel. Um, very sturdy. Let's see. All right. So very sturdy. Um, oh, don't do it by that. Just probably read instructions. That'll probably be helpful. So that's, I'm gonna get to the instructions in a second, but all right, washer. I will say there's definitely a lot more pieces to kind of figure out compared to the Vevor. That one, I think when this one came in, it was literally this, the stop block, the handle, the sled. That's it, right? And they just had to put that together. So very user friendly putting together. This is going to be a little bit more, looks like, which is fine, not a big deal. But just one of the things that I noticed kind of like right away. So, okay. Oh, shit. Okay, so it has an extension as well. But now how do you stop? I'll get to that point, I'm sure. All right, so instructions. Here we go. Let's go through these instructions. All right. Visuals. All right. This I kind of figured out. This is pretty straightforward. Handle's plastic. Handle here is aluminum. This one is plastic, but that's how they cut costs, which is fine. That's what it is. Um, remove, place. Oh shit, I messed up already. This is why I paste to read instructions. Place washer number 25 onto the thread. What's number 25? What? All right, number 25 washer is, I don't know, flat washer. And I got a lot of flat washers, so it's not that one, not that one, so it's got to be this one. All right, the black washer, just so you guys know. It's the black washer that you place on there before you put it together. Screw it into place. All right, that's solid. Cool. I think they would have had it the other way around. But anyway, um, like, all right, inventory list. All right. Watch loosen preset miter knob on miter bar a half turn. Loosen. I think that's a half a turn. Do not fully loosen knob or spring mechanisms may completely misalign. Pull back. Okay, so you pull. Gotcha. Okay, so pull back. So you pull back on this one to get it to align the way you want. Okay. I like the D10 stops. It's nice. Um, I'll do a comparison here in a second, but let me just put it together. All right. You're doing pull back on my stop. Boom, done. Place miter bar into the table saw, slide the miter bar and forth. I'll get there in a second. Okay. Carriage bolt. All right. Let me put this all together. Okay. Another thing I can tell you. A lot of plastic. I mean, these feel like aluminum. Plastic, plastic. And just from a cost perspective, this one was 56. I got my receipt somewhere. I'll post it up there. Um, this one was like 56 bucks. Let's say 60 bucks after taxes, right? But a lot of plastic pieces, right? Aluminum, right? But aluminum, metal. I mean, this is solid steel here. This is solid metal, steel metal, whatever you want to call it. Plastic though, and knobs are plastic. So, okay, does not allow zero use. Okay. All right. So let me get the screwdriver. Be right back. Actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this together, fast forward it, and then we're gonna go from there. All right. All right. I'm not fast forwarding a lot. I'm gonna do this just in real time. If you do want to fast forward, so it's actually being assembled, skip to this time track posted below, and you'll be able to just see once it's after put together. But if not, you are going to watch me go through all these little steps here. I'm just trying to make sure I get this thing at 0. There we go. Now it's at 0. I will say the Vevor, I didn't have to do any kind of alignment for this. But it is what it is. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Place miter bar into the ground. Slide the miter bar back and forth. The miter gauge should smoothly with no side to side movement or move side to side. Use included X key underneath. So just like the Vevor, it has underneath little screws um, to set, and make sure there's no side to side wobble, which is fine. Most of them have that. All right, place the miter bar back into the miter slot. Make further adjustments as necessary. Install the fence knobs. All right, so this is a these are terrible instructions, by the way. I'm just saying. All right, Um. Okay. Okay. So this washer, this, yeah, this, right? The big one or the little one? This is the big one. Yeah, it has to be the big one. Oh, it tells you. Okay. So does it go? So just so you guys see what I'm saying, these are the instructions it gives you, right? It's not like a step by step. It just lays it out and says this is what you need to do. So the only thing it tells you is step 10: install the fence lock knobs using washer and carriage bolts. Assemble fence extension lock knob using washer and carriage bolt and sliding bracket. Slide fence into installed carriage bolt. Okay, I get that part, right? So is it because it has it like this? No, I'm just going to put it on there, but not overly tight in, unless I'm just off about this right now. Um, boom, boom. Okay, this. So does it go through? Goes through here. Washer. This is, I am completely guessing at this. I'm not 100% sure because it doesn't really tell me if this is 100% correct or not. Um, but yeah, okay. I think. Wait, man, give me this picture. Boom, boom, boom. I think. Unless it's something. These. I okay. Yes. 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 Okay. What are these for? I don't see these anywhere. Maybe I'll get to them. I don't know. Okay, so here, no, no, can't go there. I'm guessing it goes that way, right? Again, I am purely guessing because the instructions to me are terrible. Uh-oh. So it does have an extension. All right. I would do this in my garage, but my garage is so freaking hot right now. I'm just gonna go set this up to where I am sure. All right, come with me. Got that set. All right. So what I did was I missed this part, and I apologize. I took this and just this is just an eighth of an inch shim, if you will, because I didn't want it to sit directly on the table saw, right? Um, I made it so that all right, I made it so that it's almost. I don't want it touching. There we go. And all I'm doing is just making it so that I know if I'm sliding it. It's unplugged, just so you guys know. We see that sound? I don't want that sound to be heard. I'm just gonna scoot it back just a smidge to where it's close enough to where it's good. So it'll slide, right? So therefore it'll slide. Oh, well, not that moves, but it'll slide enough to where it'll be pretty smooth going through, right? So that's good. It's perfect. But again, maybe I will have it sit, 'cause that way it won't have any kind of rock to it. I was hoping I could add that, and it would give me like that. Geez, I did this too tight already. All right, hold on. There we go. See, I don't want it to really touch. I think it's gonna rub regardless. That's something that's very minor. This is just a me thing, right? It's purely just a me thing. This is all this is. So for right now, I'll just tighten it up where it's at. All right. All right, cool. All right, let's go back inside. Actually, I'll take this one too. Let's go back inside. All right. So we got that. We got that fence set. I just can't. Like this piece right here goes in here, right? I'm guessing. But I don't know what it's supposed to do. Is it an extension lock, maybe? Okay, maybe that's what it is. Because when this is not in there, so When this is not in here, it's loose. You can drag it. You can only drag it so far. So this should probably be right about here. That way you can tighten that down. And it locks that fence in place. You can't move it side to side. You know, it doesn't have any give to it. Loosen it up. You can push it back in. Right. My only thing is that if it gets too loose, it slides out of the track. But I get the main purpose of it. Okay, well, like that, I believe that's done with that. Right. Now let's go with the stop block, which is a very interesting shape for a stop block. I will say so. All right. This is your stop block. Boom. All right. Go exactly where you want it to go. Boom. They're good. I mean, it's good. It's kind of misaligned just a little bit. Maybe it's just me. All right. Let me not over tighten it. All right. So we're there. All right. So we're there. Now, my only question is, what the hell are these for? All right, guys. So my phone went dead, so I'm kind of picking up where it left off. And that was we were talking about the stop block. So it's an interesting design for sure. I'm sure it's a reason. Maybe it's not. But anyway, um, I mean, it slides. It does what it needs to do. It slides pretty well. Right? It slides pretty well. You can lock it anywhere along the fence. Uh, excuse me. So then you have your extension, right? Loosen this bolt up, like tighten it down, lock in place, loosen it up. And it's your extension for it. The only thing is kind of awkward. So I think this stays over here. I think. Again, I could be wrong. I think this stays. I think this stays over there. This is the only thing that's going to keep it from sliding out of the slots when you lock it down that way, right? I will say I do wish there was another something inside of here that would keep it from sliding out, but I guess that's the design, right? So again, so here we have it, right? Now this is the Bauer. Now let's compare, right? We all know most of the ones that come with, like the DeWalt DWS or DW 7491 RS, the 10-inch table saw. This is what it comes with, right? So we know this is what you get. So either one of these are a significant upgrade, right? This is the stock one. This is the Bauer. And then this one is the Vevor, which is back in stock. I just checked it today. As of 4:39 p.m., it is in stock. By the time you see this video, it might be sold out again. But anyway, it is what it is. So now let's compare, right? There's no reason to compare this one, none whatsoever. So let's just get that one out the way, right? Because it's, yeah, you loosen it up, you can change the angle, cool, right? But there's no D10 stop. It's just you're just free floating. Yeah. So let's not even compare that. You're really most people out there are going to be comparing these two, right? This for sure. The thing that makes this pretty heavy is this right here. This is what makes this. This is what makes this pretty heavy. Not anything else, right? So pros and cons. So I'm going to zoom in here so you guys can see exactly what we're going to be comparing, right? I'm just going to turn the camera down. We're going to get you right here. Sorry, just trying to get the right angle for you guys so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about here. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So if we're comparing both of these, you're going to see that one, for sure, the length. This here, you're getting with the extension, you're getting 13 and 3/4. This one, you're getting with the extension 22 inches. Without the extension, you're getting 19 and 5/8, let's say. This one without the extension, you're getting 11 and 3/4, let's say, right? So you're getting more fence on this one than you are on this one. Yes, you can extend this one, but with the Vevor, you can also extend this one as well, right? You extend this one, this little slot back here where you unlock it, slide it out, right? So I'm going to unlock, slide them both out so you can see. Let me turn them, right? Now, this one again was $60. This one right now is $63.65. Tax and everything, let's just say 70 after everything's said and done. Free shipping, just pay taxes. If you're looking at both of these, the best bang for your buck is going to be the Vevor, 100% without a shadow of a doubt. The reason being is because a lot of different reasons. One, yes, this comes out, right? But it stops, right? There's some mechanism inside of here that keeps it from sliding out, right? Can lock it down, turn it, lock it down. You're good. This one, once you loosen it up and you pull it, then you got to make sure you put it back in, right? So it's that. So it's that piece. Make sure you put it back in, tighten it back up, right? Um, One of the biggest things for me is the measurements on top of the stop block. You have measurements, 1 inch increments, all the way up to 30. Oh, hold on, all the way up to 35 and a quarter, right? So you have your measurements there, right? This, you don't have that. That's just the way it's made. You have your stop block. This one, you have your stop block, right? They work the same. You tighten it down. So same thing, tighten it down. It's not going anywhere, right? However, this one here, you have a micro adjustment. So if you loosen this up, I'm sorry, if you loosen this up, you can just slowly change that micro. Here, let me get you guys a little bit closer. Hopefully you guys can see that right there. You can slowly change that micro adjustment. I mean, to the exact measurement, right? Lock it back down. You're good. This is rock solid. It's not going anywhere. This one, however, you unlock it here, lock it in place. There's no micro, I don't think. Yeah, there's no micro. Yeah, there's no micro adjustment for this one. It is what it is, right? So let me scooch it back a little bit. It is what it is. And then let me just turn these back in. Just all right, loosen it, slide it back, lock it in place, right? They both kind of use the same track system, if you will, to slide in. But another big difference is going to be on the back of these here. So on the back, you have where on your Bauer right here, this is tighten it down, but when you want to use it, you twist, right? Let me see if I can get it right. You twist, tighten it down, will unlock, pull, and turn. Let me loosen that up some. Pull and turn. Yes, it has D10 stops at every 15 degree increments, right? Which is cool, right? That's the Bauer. The Vevor, whatever you want to call it, right? This is a lot easier. A lot easier. All you do is pull up. Same thing. Pull up. And this little pop pin, if you will. Pull up. Pull up. Right? Pull up. And this one it has stops, 0, 10, 20, 0, 10. I'm sorry. 0, 15, your fit, 0, 0, 15, 30, 45, 60. But also it goes a little more. It got 67 and a half. It has a 22 and a half. And that's on both sides. So this one is to me, is a lot better. Again, look at the back here. You have a little bit of a higher handle. It's not made of plastic. A little, to me, it's higher quality. But again, the biggest thing is those measurements, guys. So if I were you and I was deciding between which one to pick, between the Bauer and the Vevor, I'm definitely going with this one because it's the same price as the Bauer once you get said and done, right? 65, 60 bucks is $5 difference, but you're getting a lot more functionality, user friendly with this one. You're getting a larger capacity for support. This one, you're not really getting that much capacity. You just look at them here, right? You can see how much more you're getting when you compare the two. So anyway, guys, if you are so guys, if you are comparing and deciding which one to get, I hope this video helped. If it did, please do me a favor, like, subscribe. I'm going to try to get more consistent with putting out content now that my garage is somewhat put together. I'll get a lot more consistent when I get a dehumidifier because we're in the Midwest in Chicago, well, in Antioch, Illinois, and it's about, if it's 90 outside, it's probably 100 in the garage. I don't know, but it's probably up there. So I need to get a dehumidifier in there because I'm living in a rent, so I'm not adding the mini split. That doesn't make sense. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate the support. And yeah, have an awesome day, guys.